Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just won his first championship, but he has a long way to go if he wants to become the GOAT. So to change that, we're gonna add onto his accolades and make him the greatest player of all time. Entering the 2025-26 NBA season, we're gonna start by giving Shai an upgrade from the upgrade wheel. And it looks like he's gonna start by getting plus 10 to all his playmaking attributes. And Shai's first challenge to receive another upgrade is to make the NBA Finals. And in Shai's first season with his playmaking upgrade, he's gonna win back-to-back MVPs. He averaged a career-high 9 assists per game. But none of that matters because in order for Shai to get another upgrade, the Thunder have to make it to the finals. In the first round, they're going up against a Kings team led by Sabonis and DeRozan, and they were no match for the Thunder, who sweep their way to the second round. But in the second round, things are about to get serious because they're going up against Anthony Edwards and the 2-seed Timberwolves. And luckily for the Thunder, after being down 3-1 in the series, Shai dropped 46 in a game 5 and 41 in a game 6 to force a game 7. And in game 7, we have a close one. The Thunder just need to hold on for 2 more minutes. But to start things off, the Timberwolves are going to get a turnover. Now we have Shai on the break, driving past Rob Dillingham, and he puts the Thunder up by 3. Now we have Anthony Edwards being guarded by Cason Wallace. He's going to take the Euro step, and he misses the layup. Now we have Shai on the ISO. He's going to get right by Rob Dillingham, and he's fouled on the layup. So he has an opportunity to put the Thunder up by 5 here. He's going to make the first free throw, and his second free throw is good. And it looks like both teams are just going to resort to ISOs here. Now Anthony Edwards is fouled. That was a hard foul by Shai, but he can bring it back to a 3-point game here. He's going to make his first free throw, and his second free throw is good as well. 1 minute to go. Let's see what the Thunder can cook up here. Shai's going to force a layup on Gobert, and he's going to miss it. Now it's up to Anthony Edwards to make something happen here. He's trying to get into the paint on Dort. He's going to take the fade, and he's just barely going to miss it. But on the break, Hartenstein's going to get a turnover. What was that pass? So now with less than 40 seconds to go, we have a 1-point game, and Shai's going to miss the layup on Ant. The Thunder might be selling here. Anthony Edwards throws it down low to Julius Randle, and he makes the layup for the lead. The Thunder are selling here in game 7. Shai's trying to get past Rob Dillingham. He takes the layup, and he's fouled by Gobert. That is a huge foul. Now Shai can retake the lead for the Thunder. He ties the game up with his first free throw, and he gives them the lead with his second. The only problem is the Timberwolves don't have much time left, and they have no timeouts. We have Anthony Edwards on the ISO trying to get by Lou Dort. He's getting clamped up. He has 4 seconds to go. He's going to force the layup over Lou Dort, and he makes it for the lead. So with 2 seconds left on the clock, the Thunder have to chuck up a full court shot, and they make it to win game 7. What just happened? I don't think I've ever seen a full court shot go in this game, and the one time it does, it's to win game 7. Anthony Edwards had 39, but Shai put up 51. So now they're just 1 series away from completing their challenge, and in the conference finals, they have to go up against the Spurs. If you made it this far into the video, 98% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not one of them. But unfortunately for the Thunder, their run's gonna end in game 6 of the conference finals. But unfortunately for Shai, we have to give him a downgrade for not completing the challenge, and he's gonna get minus 10 to his finishing, and that's gonna drop Shai from a 98 to a 97 overall. And now to hopefully complete his first challenge this season, he has to win an MVP, and Shai's gonna win his 3rd MVP in a row to complete the challenge. And with the Thunder finally clinching the 1 seed, let's see if they can bring another championship to OKC. And in the first round, the Thunder took care of business, sweeping a 39-year-old Steph Curry and 37-year-old Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. But in the second round, they have to go up against the team that eliminated them last season. But with the Thunder being the 1 seed now and Shai averaging 36 points per game in the playoffs, they're gonna beat the Spurs in 5 games. And now with a trip to the finals on the line, the Thunder have to beat this Timberwolves team, who added Kristaps Porzingis and Peyton Pritchard to their team. And for the 2nd season in a row, we have a game 7, but the Thunder are gonna come back after being down 3-0 in the series. But now in the finals, the Thunder have their hardest matchup yet. They have to go up against a Cavaliers team led by 94 overall Donovan Mitchell and 94 overall Evan Mobley. And Shai would go off in the first 4 games to give the Thunder a 3-1 lead. And in game 6, back on their home court, the Thunder have a chance to bring home a championship. All they have to do is hold this lead for another minute, and Shai's gonna make the layup over Garland. He has 47 points. Garland on the ISOs and a drive by Shai for the reverse layup, and we're back to a 3-point game. Cason Wallace is gonna use the screen from Lauri Markkanen, who's on the Thunder now, and he gets a wide open dunk to make it a 5-point game again. The Cavs are running out of time here. Donovan Mitchell's gonna pull the mid-range, it's off, and J-Dub gets the rebound. Shai made 1 of his free throws, and now the Cavs are gonna need a miracle here. Garland's gonna have to force up the deep 3. It's in and out, and the Thunder are gonna win the finals in 5 games. And after dropping 50 points and 10 assists in a closeout game, Shai's gonna win the finals MVP. So for completing the challenge and winning his 3rd MVP, Shai's gonna get a random rating to 99. So to see which attribute goes to 99, we have a random number generator, and Shai's gonna be getting attribute number 26, which gets his help defense IQ to a 99. Not the best upgrade, but to see which challenge he has to complete this season, the Thunder have to make the conference finals. And after 3 seasons, Shai's MVP streak is over. Jokic is really on the Warriors now. And Shai's all the way down to the All-NBA second team. He averaged 26 points and 9 assists per game, but he still leads the Thunder to the best record in the West. And even with the Thunder being this good, they're having trouble against an 8-seed Suns team. The Thunder did their thing in Game 7. That was a close call. But after that series, the Thunder would beat the Lakers in 6 and the Warriors in 5 to make it back to the NBA Finals. And this time, they have to go up against a 95 overall Cade Cunningham in the NBA Finals. And this was the Thunder's easiest series so far. They're gonna sweep the Pistons, and Shai's now a 3-time NBA champion. And there's Caruso on the Pistons. He got traded for Lauri Markkanen. And Shai's resume is looking amazing so far. He's already up to 3 regular season MVPs and 3 finals MVPs. And because the Thunder made the conference finals, Shai gets another upgrade, and he's gonna get his lowest rating to 99 now. And that sucks. Of course, it's his 30 standing dunk that's going to a 99. I wish it was his offensive rebound so he can win more MVPs. And now for this season's challenge, Shai has to win another MVP. And Shai's gonna complete the challenge, winning MVP number 4. And on their journey to three-peating, the Thunder make it past the Rockets in 5 games, and they make it past the Pelicans in 5. But in the conference finals, they're in a Game 7 against the Mavericks. And the Thunder's hopes of three-peating are still alive as they're gonna beat the Mavericks in Game 7. And now in the finals, they have to go up against a 1-seed Boston Celtics team. And the Thunder are no match for any other team as they're gonna complete the three-peat and become the first team to three-peat since Kobe and Shaq's Lakers. So Shai's gonna win his 4th finals MVP, and Shai's gonna start off season 5 with an upgrade for winning MVP, and he gets +1 to all his defensive badges. And for Shai's challenge in season number 5, he just has to make the All-NBA first team. And in season number 5, Shai's not gonna make the All-NBA first team. He's on the All-NBA second team, and he averaged 22 points and 8 assists per game. And with 98 overall Shai, 96 overall AJ DeBonsta, 95 overall J-Dub, and 95 overall Chet, the Thunder would beat the Blazers in 5, beat the Rockets in 5, and sweep the Warriors in the conference finals to make it back to the NBA Finals. And for the second season in a row, they have to face the Boston Celtics. And with the series being tied up at 2, we have a close Game 5. Shai with the ball, 7 seconds to go. He's gonna take the layup, and he gives the Thunder a 4-point lead. Mikal Brown Jr. on the ISO. He's gonna get fouled by Shai. So now he can bring it back to a 2-point game here. His first free throw's good. And to cut the Thunder's lead down to 2, his second free throw's good. 1 minute to go. It looks like Shai's gonna ISO again. He's gonna pull the mid-range, and he's gonna miss it. So the Celtics have a chance to tie it up or take the lead here. And Mikal Brown Jr. is gonna take another layup. He ties the game up. Now it's back in Shai's hands. He's gonna drive past Mikal Brown Jr., and he gets fouled by Miles Turner. Shai knocked down his first free throw, and to make it a 2-point game, his second free throw's good. Now we have Jason Tatum finally touching the ball. He's gonna swing it back to Mikal Brown Jr., back to Tatum for the deep 3, and AJ DeBonsta gets the rebound. So now he can make it a 2-possession game here. His first free throw's good, and to put the Thunder up by 4, his second free throw's good. The Celtics have 23 seconds. They have no timeouts. Mikal Brown Jr. is just gonna ISO again. Chet's gonna send the help, and they're gonna get the stop to go up 3-2 in the series. Shai led the team in scoring with 29, and Kevin Porter Jr. led their team in scoring. That's a problem. And in Game 6, we had another back and forth one, but the Thunder have a terrible fourth quarter. Jason Tatum dropped 38 to help the Celtics force a Game 7. And in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, it's all tied up. Shai's gonna use the screen from Chet. He throws it down low to him. It's almost a turnover, and they didn't get a shot from it, so they're gonna swing it back to Shai, to J-Dub. 3 seconds to go. He's getting clamped up by Tatum. He has to force up the mid-range, and he's gonna miss. Now we have Tatum swinging it to Mikal Brown Jr. He's gonna get an open mid-range, and it's all. Now we have VJ Edgecombe on the break, finding Shai. He's gonna attack Derek White for the layup, and he gives the Thunder the lead. A stop here for the Thunder would be huge. Jaylen Brown has 4 seconds left, but he throws down the poster on Shai. Less than a minute to go. Shai's gonna use the screen from Chet again. He takes the contested mid-range. I don't know why he shot that. Now we have Tatum trying to get by Shai. He's gonna make his way into the paint, and he takes the layup. He's gonna miss it, and Shai gets the rebound. So now with 30 seconds to go, we have a Thunder fast break. Shai's gonna take the reverse layup, and he's fouled. Shai only has 12 points, but to make it 13, his first free throw's good. And to put the Thunder up by 2, his second free throw's good. The Celtics are running out of time here, but they're gonna get an open 3, and they miss it. So now they have to foul. We have Chet at the line. He knocks down his first free throw, and to potentially ice the game, his second free throw's gonna miss. That is a huge miss. The Celtics can force overtime here, and we have Mikal Brown Jr. going past Shai. He finds Tatum for the open 3, and he ties the game up with 10 seconds. Game 7 of the finals could come down to a buzzer beater here. We have Shai making his way to the paint. He's in a post up. It looks like he might have to force up a shot. 2 seconds to go. The layup is off. and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Celtics played no defense, and Shai's gonna win his 5th NBA championship. And he's also gonna walk away with his 5th Finals MVP. But at the start of Season 6, Shai's getting a downgrade for not making the All-NBA first team, and he gets minus 25 to a random rating. Hopefully we get a rating that doesn't matter much. We're gonna get 33, and that's terrible. It's gonna move his stamina down from a 97 to a 72. So now instead of playing 34 minutes per game, he's only able to play 28. And whatever challenge we get, that's probably gonna make it even harder, and the Thunder have to make another Finals appearance. And with the drop in stamina, Shai's not even on an All-NBA team, and he's all the way down to 18 points and 7 assists per game. And the Thunder are also down to the 2 seed, which makes getting a Finals appearance even harder. They're gonna make it out of the first round in 7. They are struggling with Shai not being as good. But in the second round, they're gonna sweep the 3 seed Suns. But now to see whether Shai gets an upgrade or not, it all comes down to this series against the Spurs. This series was tied up at 1 and 2, and in Game 5, the Thunder are gonna blow out the Spurs to take a 3-2 lead. But now in Game 6, the Spurs are 2 minutes away from forcing a Game 7. Shai's gonna ISO on Stephon Castle. He makes his way into the paint, but he misses the layup. So now we have Wemby on the break. He's gonna swing it to Jalen Wells, who finds Wemby back in the paint, and he makes the easy layup. J-Dub's gonna use the screen from AJ DeBonsa. It doesn't really get him anywhere, and he's gonna force up a terrible floater. I don't know what the point of that shot is. Wemby's gonna find Jalen Wells on the break again, and he's gonna miss the contested shot. So now down 3, the Thunder need to score here, and they knock down the mid-range. Stephon Castle's looking for Wemby down low. They're gonna get it down low to him, and DeAndre Hunter's at center, so Wemby's gonna make the layup easily. Less than a minute to go, we have Shai using the screen from AJ DeBonsa. He's gonna get by Jalen Wells, and he takes the layup, and he's gonna make the and-1. So now to tie the game up, his free throw's good. Jeremy Sohan has 4 seconds left. He's gonna drive on Chet and throw it down low to Wemby. Wemby has to force up the shot, and he gives the Spurs the lead. So now with less than 30 seconds to go, the Thunder need to score to not let the Spurs force a Game 7, and Chet's gonna throw down the dunk to tie the game up. But now the Spurs can chew down the clock and get the last shot here. Stephon Castle's gonna throw it down low to Wemby. He's gonna take the fade over Chet, and it's gonna miss. The Thunder have no timeouts though, so Chet's gonna have to chuck up the full court shot, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Spurs only put up 3 points, and Shai dropped 33 to lead the Thunder to the finals. And now in the finals, they have to go up against the Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson, Elijah Arenas, who won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, 87 overall Scotty Barnes, and Porzingis, who's back in New York. And after losing Game 1, the Thunder are going to win 4 straight games to win their 5th championship in a row. So Shai's now a 6-time champion, but AJ DeBonsa is going to walk away with the Finals MVP. So for making a Finals appearance, Shai's gonna get another upgrade, and this time he gets plus 10 to his rebounding. And now to see what challenge he has to do in season number 7, the Thunder have to finish as a top 3 seed. Cooper Flagg just won an MVP averaging 37, 11, and 7 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. And as for the Thunder, they're easily gonna finish as a top 3 seed with 67 wins. Shai didn't make an All-NBA team again, but he's up from 18 to 20 points per game. And the Thunder are unstoppable. They're gonna lose 1 game on their path to the finals. And in the finals, they have to go up against a Bulls team led by Bilal Coulibaly and Caleb Wilson. And now we have the best 2 words in basketball: Game 7. And if the Thunder can hold on for 2 more minutes, Shai wins championship number 6 in a row. AJ DeBonsa on the iso's gonna make his way into the paint, and he gets fouled. He knocked down his first free throw, and to make it a 4-point game, his second free throw's good. Reed Shepherd's gonna use the screen. Shai's gonna get caught, but he is gonna recover, and he ends up fouling Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd knocked down his first free throw, and his second free throw's up, and he's gonna miss it. So now we have Chet on the break. I don't know why he's doing behind the backs like he's a point guard. He's gonna find AJ DeBonsa, who gets the ankle breaker. He's gonna pull the mid-range, and it rolls in. Bilal Coulibaly's gonna use the screen. It's not a very good one, but he makes his way into the paint, and he throws down the dunk. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't have a voice crack there. And now we have AJ DeBonsa using the screen. He's gonna take a fadeaway 3, and he's gonna miss. Bilal with 5 seconds to go is gonna throw it down low to Caleb Wilson, and he's gonna make the layup to make it a 1-point game. That was a tough shot. Now the Thunder need to score here, and AJ DeBonsa's gonna airball a layup. What is he doing? I don't know what kind of shot that was. Now we have Bilal trying to get by Shai. He's gonna throw it down low to the center, who misses the shot but gets the putback for the lead. So now it's up to AJ DeBonsa to do something here. He's gonna get into the paint, and he's gonna make the layup for the lead. 20 seconds to go. The Thunder need a stop here. Reed Shepherd's gonna ISO Shai. He blows right by him, but he takes the layup on Kel'el Ware, who gets the stop. So now Shai's headed to the free throw line. His first one's good, and to give the Thunder a 3-point lead, his second free throw's good. The Bulls have 12 seconds left. They have no timeouts. Bilal with 8 seconds to go swings it to their center for a deep three. He's gonna miss. All Chet has to do is knock down one of these free throws here. His first one's gonna bounce in, and the Thunder are gonna win in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So Shai's now a 7-time NBA champion, and he's gonna walk away with Finals MVP number 6. And for being a top 3 seed last season, Shai gets another upgrade, and he gets plus 10 to his playmaking again. But every single playmaking attribute's at 99, so we're gonna get a respin, and this time he's gonna get plus 1 to his rebounding badges. That didn't do much at all, but to see Shai's Season 8 challenge, he just has to win any award. But with the drop in stamina and his teammates getting better, this won't be easy. AJ DeBonsa's gonna win the MVP. Low-key, I should have put Shai on the bench so he could win an award. But even with the Thunder being this good, Shai's not gonna win anything. And what do you know? Shai's back down to 18 points per game. But despite that, the Thunder make it out of the first round in 6, the second round in 5, and the third round in 4 to make it back to the finals. And in the finals, they have to go up against a 1-seed Wizards team. And the series went from being tied up at 1 to being tied up at 2 to the Thunder blowing out the Wizards in Game 5 to take a 3-2 lead. And the Thunder are gonna win Game 6 to win Shai his 8th championship and 7th in a row. And this time, Chet's gonna walk away with the Finals MVP. But to start off Season 9, Shai's gonna get a downgrade for not winning an award. And he's gonna get suspended for the entire season. So he's not able to add on to his point total and get closer to 30,000 points. And in order for him to not get back-to-back downgrades, the Thunder have to win a championship without him. And the Thunder still win Coach of the Year without Shai. But they're definitely worse off without Shai, because in the conference finals, they're going to a Game 7. But even without Shai, they're gonna blow out the Pelicans and make their way back to the NBA Finals. And in the finals, they're going up against a 4-seeded Bucks team. And Giannis is back on the Bucks. He left the team for a season. And he shouldn't have come back, because in Game 4, the Thunder are 2 minutes away from sweeping them. I don't know why Chet is isoing Giannis. That's kind of crazy. Zach Edey's on the Thunder now, and so is Reed Shepherd. And Reed Shepherd's gonna find AJ DeBonsa coming off the screen, and he's gonna make the layup. Jace Richardson's gonna throw it down low to Tate. Tate trying to get by Edey. He's gonna take the layup, and we're back to a 3-point game. Reed Shepherd's gonna throw it down low to Chet for the fade, and he makes it over Giannis. Now we have Jace Richardson on the ISO. He's gonna throw it down low to Tate. Tate with the drop step, with the fake. He's gonna go up for the layup, and he makes it again on Zach Edey. Less than a minute to go. They're gonna throw it back down low to Chet. Another fade, and he makes it again on Giannis. Giannis washed, question mark? Bro, Jace Richardson's gonna run another pick and roll with Giannis, and he's gonna pull a deep 3, and he's gonna knock it down. But now the Bucks have to foul, so we have AJ DeBonsa at the line. He knocks down the first free throw, and to give the Thunder a 4-point lead, his second free throw's good. This is not a good look for the Bucks. They're down 4 with 20 seconds to go. Leonard's looking for their center, and Zach Edey's gonna get the game-saving steal. So the Thunder are gonna complete the sweep, and even though Shai didn't play all season, he's gonna win his 9th ring and 8th in a row. And this time, AJ DeBonsa is gonna walk away with his second Finals MVP. Shai's team saved him by winning a championship, so now for his upgrade, he's gonna get plus 10 to his shooting attributes. And that's gonna move him from a 95 up to a 96 overall. And now to see Shai's challenge for Season 10, the Thunder have to finish as a top 3 seed. And with Shai being back, the Thunder win 64 games to clinch the 1 seed. And just like his last season before getting suspended, he averaged 18 points per game. But after winning 8 championships in a row, the Thunder get swept by the Spurs in the second round. But Shai's still gonna get an upgrade at the start of Season 11, and we get to do any trade. And because he's on a 1-year deal, we're gonna go ahead and trade Zach Edey for a center that's on a 3-year deal. I guess we have Derek White Jr. on the team. And to give Shai his challenge for this season, all he has to do is win any award. But with AJ DeBonsa winning the MVP, Shai's not gonna win an award. But the Thunder are back in the finals, going up against the defending champion Cleveland Cavaliers. And in Game 6, the Thunder are gonna beat the Cavs, and Shai's gonna win his 10th championship. And AJ DeBonsa is gonna walk away with his 3rd Finals MVP. But now Shai's gonna get another downgrade. Let's hope it's not as bad as the other ones. And he's gonna get minus 25 to a random rating again. Let's just hope it's a meaningless rating this time. We get number 30, and that's gonna move his agility all the way down to a 47. And that dropped him from a 93 to a 92 overall. But now for this season's challenge, him and the Thunder have to make the conference finals. And the Thunder finished with 59 wins, but that's 2 less than the Warriors had. And Shai's low-key starting to drop off from 18 to 17 points per game. But for an upgrade, all he has to do is make the conference finals. In the first round, they're going up against the Suns with Dylan Harper, Jalen Green, and Caleb Wilson. They're gonna make it out in 5. In the second round, they're going up against the Blazers, who still have Scoot, Denny, and Donovan Clingan. And after being up 3-1, they're going to a Game 7. So Shai's upgrade literally comes down to this game right here. And it looks like Shai's not gonna get an upgrade. The Trailblazers beat the Thunder in 7 games. AJ DeBonsa had 30 and Shai had 29. But after Nate Ament, they pretty much had no help. Chet only had 8. and Zion's on the team now. He only put up 3 points. And now for Shai's second straight downgrade, he gets -1 to all his playmaking badges. And for Shai's challenge for season number 13, he has to win the conference finals MVP. The Thunder almost sweep their way to the conference finals, but now they have to beat this Warriors team, and Shai somehow has to win Western Conference Finals MVP. Through 4 games, we're all tied up at 2, and in game 5, the Thunder take a 3-2 lead. Yeah, I doubt Shai's winning it. AJ DeBonsa had a 30-point triple-double, and Shai only put up 11 points and 6 assists. The Thunder are gonna win game 6. Yeah, Shai's cooked. AJ DeBonsa had 35, and of course he's gonna win the Western Conference Finals MVP. So they're back in the finals against the Wizards. They had this same finals matchup 4 seasons ago, and even though the Thunder won in 6 last time, they're gonna lose in 5 games this time. So Shai's finals record moves to 10-1, and he's getting a downgrade next season. And for Shai's downgrade, he's gonna get -1 to all his finishing badges. And for his challenge for this season, he has to win any award. No award for Shai. He only averaged 15 points and 4 assists per game. But the Thunder were just up 3-1, and the Warriors forced to game 7. And the Thunder have a really good first and fourth quarter. They're gonna move on to the finals. And now they have to go up against the 2-seed Knicks. We're all tied up at 1. We're all tied up at 2. And in game 5, we have a 1-point game with 2 minutes to go. Cason Wallace, please clamp him up. He's gonna get to the paint, and he's gonna make the layup for the lead. Now we have AJ DeBonsa on the ISO, the snatch back. He's gonna make his way back into the paint, and he misses the layup and can't get his own board. Now we have Law on the break. He's gonna swing it, and Chet's gonna foul him. How's that not a block? So now the Knicks can make it a 3-point game here. Their first free throw's good, and their second free throw's up, and he knocks it down. AJ DeBonsa, let's please cook here. He's gonna blow by Coulibaly, and we're back to a 1-point game. Burks on the ISO's gonna throw a turnover, and now we have Chet on the break. He's gonna give it to AJ DeBonsa, who gets by Bilal again, and he's gonna take the mid-range, and he gives the Thunder the lead. Cardona's gonna ISO on Chet. He gets right by him, and the Knicks retake the lead. Now they're putting the ball back in AJ DeBonsa's hands. He pulls another mid-range, and he knocks it down again. 40 seconds to go. Burks is gonna swing it to Law. The wide open 3. Why did Cason Wallace leave him open? The Thunder are down 2 with less than 30 seconds to go. AJ DeBonsa's gonna find Livingston. Please don't force up this shot. He's so lucky he got fouled. So now he can tie the game up here. His first free throw's good, and to tie the game up, his second free throw's good as well. The only problem is the Knicks are probably gonna chew down the clock here and get the last shot. Cardona's gonna use the screen. 4 seconds to go. He's gonna pull the 3 over Chet. It's off. Oh no, the Knicks got the rebound. I don't think that counted, but it's gonna miss anyway, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Thunder are down 3 with less than a minute to go. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Cardona's gonna take the mid-range. That was a terrible shot. Now we have Marion driving past Law. He's gonna take the contested layup. What was that? Now we have Law on the break. He finds Burks wide open, but he's gonna miss the corner 3. Please, let's not do something stupid here. Marion with the ball, trying to drive on Law, and he's gonna step out of bounds. So now the Thunder have to foul here, and Law knocked down both free throws, so the Thunder are down 5 now. Cason Wallace is gonna pull the 3 over Law. It's off, and the Knicks are gonna take a 3-2 lead. And in game 6, the Knicks are gonna blow out the Thunder to win the championship. So entering season number 15, Shai's gonna get his 4th downgrade in a row, and he gets -10 to all his shooting attributes. And that's gonna drop him from an 87 all the way to an 84 overall. And for this season's challenge, the Thunder have to finish as a top 3 seed. And the Thunder pretty easily clinched the 1 seed. And after a game 7 blowout in the second round, Shai's back in the finals. And he has a chance to tie Bill Russell by winning his 11th championship. Shai not dribbling the clock out here is so disrespectful, and he's gonna make an and 1 3. And just like that, Shai's gonna tie the NBA record by winning his 11th championship. It's been a minute since we got an upgrade, so hopefully we can get a good one here. And Shai gets +10 to his defense attributes, and that's gonna bring him from an 81 to an 82 overall. And now for this season's challenge, Shai and the Thunder have to make the conference finals. The Thunder are already in a game 7 in the first round, and Shai's 2 minutes away from potentially failing his challenge. Darius Acuff Jr. is going to use the screen from Chet. He throws it down low to Shai, who takes the fade, and it's going to bounce in for the lead. 42-year-old Shai is clutch. And now we have Bolden swinging it to Brooks for the layup, and he gets blocked. We have Shai getting the rebound. He's going to push the fast break, the snatch back. He finds Chet to AJ DeBonsa, back to Shai for the mid-range, and he's going to miss. And Darius Acuff can't get the rebound. It's Grizzlies ball. Less than a minute to go. Bolden's going to use the screen. AJ DeBonsa can't get past it, and Bolden knocks down the 3 over him. Fredrickson's going to find AJ DeBonsa coming off the screen. He's going to make his way into the paint, and he gets fouled. He can tie the game up if he makes both of these. His first free throw's good, and to tie the game up with 40 seconds to go, his second free throw's good. Let's see if AJ DeBonsa can get a stop here. Bolden's trying to get by him, and he's going to get clamped up. He's going to miss the shot, and DeBonsa gets the board. Now we have Darius Acuff Jr. on the drive. He's going to put up a terrible floater, and now the Grizzlies are going to get the last shot here. Bolden with 7 seconds to go, trying to drive by DeBonsa. He puts up a floater, and it's off. The Thunder have no timeouts. Fredrickson has to chuck up a full court shot. And in game 7, we're going into overtime. And with 17 seconds to go, they're going to send Darius Acuff Jr. to the line. And he's going to miss his first free throw. All he has to do is make this second one, and his second free throw is good. Bolden is still getting clamped up by AJ DeBonsta. He's going to swing it to Mullen for the deep three. He's going to miss, and AJ DeBonsta grabs the board. The Thunder are going to make it out of the first round in 7 games. And now in the second round, they're going up against a 7 seed. They swept the 2 seed. We have a 2-2 series after 4 games. And in game 5, the Thunder blow out the Lakers to take a 3-2 lead. AJ DeBonsta put up 50. And in game 6, the Thunder are going to win, and Shai's going to complete his challenge of making the conference finals. But now in the conference finals, they have to go up against the 1 seed Warriors. And unfortunately for the Thunder, this is where their run's going to end. But Shai's going to retire at 42 years old with 11 championships, 4 regular season MVPs, and 6 finals MVPs. He's going to finish 7th all-time in points, 12th all-time in assists, and 3rd all-time in steals. And Shai's going to join Westbrook, getting his jersey retired by the Thunder. But if you want to see me put Russell Westbrook's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.